Faith and Kara folded paper cranes for charity bazaar. Each day, Faith would fold 10 paper cranes and Kara would fold 15 paper cranes. Kara started to fold the paper cranes only 4 days after Faith started. Kara folded 30 more paper cranes than Faith in the end. How many paper cranes did Faith fold? If you look at the question properly, this is the equal difference concept. We have the big diff and the small diff, that question, that kind of question, where you have a big difference and the small difference. It is equal difference concept. I'm just going to put it at the side. Okay, equal difference concept. Okay, so we are going to have the big difference and the small difference. Just put it in your brain. We are going to look for that first. Now, let's look at the number of paper cranes that are given here. Each day, Faith would fold 10 paper cranes. Kara will fold 15 paper cranes. These are the 2 paper cranes that these 2 girls separately folded, all right, each day. Then, but we know that Kara folded 4 days after. So, Faith start first. Kara start later. That's what the question say. But this Kara managed to catch up and fold more paper cranes than Faith. Okay, even though Kara started later than Faith, she folded more than Faith. Understand? That is what they're trying to say there. Okay, so can we find out the number of paper cranes Faith folded in the 4 days? So you see, if I want to draw my model, Kara and Faith. Okay, Faith started first, right? So day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. This is day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. At day 4, after day 4, then Kara started. Then Kara started like this. This is not a model, like a diagram to show you. Okay, Kara started after day 4. Means at day 5. This is day 5, day 6, day 7. So that's where Kara started. Understand? So my issue here is, then how many paper cranes did Faith folded in the 4 days? Okay, I want to find this one first. Right? To find that, you simply take 10 paper crane times 4 days equals to 40 paper crane. This is what Faith folded in 4 days. Okay, 40 paper crane. I put PC paper crane, short form. All right. So now let's look at the next one. I know that there is a difference between Faith and Kara's paper crane. 1 day. Each day, this is the each day comparison. Faith and Kara. Faith fold 10, Kara fold 15. Faith fold 10, Kara folded more, 15. And there is a difference. Can you find that difference there? This is 10, this is 15. Can you find a difference? Yeah, you can find a difference, right? So this is what we call the small diff. Between each day, 1 day is a small difference. Small difference in the number of paper crane between Faith and Kara each day. So you take 15 minus 10 and I get 5. Okay, so there are 40 paper cranes folded by Faith and there are the difference of 5 paper crane between the 2 of them per day. That's the difference. So the number of days, so this is my first step, this is my second step, this is my third step. So I want to find the number of days to close the gap. What gap am I talking about? There, this is the gap. This is the gap. This is my gap. So I want to know how many days are needed to close the gap. This gap between Kara and Faith. Total number. I'm talking about the total number. Number of paper crane. Not the days. Days is 4 in this case. But even though it's just like 4 days, but the number of paper crane is not the same as 4 days. It's more than that. The number of days to close the gap will be, you take your 40 paper cranes that is folded in 4 days divided by the difference, 5 pieces. I need to actually close the gap in 8 days. Okay. So the next one, Kara folded 30 more paper cranes than Faith in the end. In the end, if you look at each day, Kara, one day is more already, right? Kara is already more. That's why in the end, she will also fold more, because at first, in the first place, for every day, Kara fold more. So common sense means Kara will have more eventually, because in one day, she have more folded paper cranes, even though she start later, but because she folded more, of course, she's going to catch up a lot faster. Okay, so we want to find out about this. We want to know the number of days to have 30 more. How do I get the number of days? Number of days to get 30 more paper crane. So I take 30 divided by the 5 piece again. Always go back to the small difference. Okay, divided by 5 equals to 6 days. Okay. So now I want to know fifth number of paper cranes, right? I want to know for fifth only. Okay, so this is my step number 4. Lastly, this is how I get my answer. Number of paper cranes folded by fifth equals to, so fifth have 4 plus 8, 4 days plus 8 days, okay, plus 6 days. These are the days, all right, times 10, because each day, this is the days, these are the days. Then 10 is what she can for one day, right? Remember, one day is 10 equals to, and then you're going to get 18 times 10 equals to 180 paper cranes. Answer is 180. All right, equal difference concept. A durian seller sold an equal number of big durians and small durians. You see the durians, okay? He collected $889 more from the sale of the big durians than the small durians, all right? If you look at the numbers given, big durians is 3 for 49. Small durians is 4 for 23. Actually, the comparison of cost already tell me that, yeah, big durian costs more. It's more expensive, right, than my small durians, right? It really tell me that. So because I know that big durian costs more, that's why in the end, he will collect more from the big durians. Understand? There's a logic. Because the item costs more, of course, in the end, even if I sell lesser big durians than small durians, but because one big durian costs more than the small durian, in the end, I will earn more than my big durian, right? For my big durians, right? You get it, huh? The logic is because the big durian is more expensive. Okay, how many durians did he sell altogether? Okay, so in this question, we are given, if you see here, 3 for 49, 4 for 23. So if you notice this, these are in groups of 3. They are sold in groups of 3, groups of 4. What does this mean? I can look for the multiple of 3 and 4, the common one, right? We are looking for the common multiple of 3 and 4. If you know by now, if you are a fast thinker, right? Fast student, you know that the common multiple is 12. Okay, the lowest common multiple. We look for the lowest first, the smallest first. Okay, so if you're not sure how you get 12, we can do it here. 3 and 4. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 4, 8, 12, 16. Can you see the lowest common multiple is 12 there? Okay, which is 12. I have here 12, right? Now, which means there are 12 big durians sold and 12 small durians sold. Okay, so which means 12 big durians sold and 12 small durians sold. Understand? Now, can I find the cost of them? Okay, I'm gonna just put in the box. I'll use, since they have the box there, we use a box to solve, to write all my information easier, right? Okay, so I know that I want to find 12 big durian and 12 small durian. Okay, this one is 3 for 49. Now, to find my 12 big durian means I need to times it with 4, right? So 3 is 49. 12 will be 49 times 4. Why is that so? Because 3 to 12, I times 4. Get it? Okay. So equals to 49 times 4 is $196. Now, in this case, next one. So 4 is for 23. I will rewrite here. 4 for $23. I want to find 12. 12 will be 23 times 3. Why is that so? From 4 to 12, I times 3 equals to $69. Okay, now I need to find the difference. Now we know that this is the total cost between the 12 big durians and the 12 small durians, right? The total cost is $196 and $69 for 12 small durian, 12 big durian. Now, let's look at the difference in the amount for one set of 12 durians. So one set of 12 durian, you look at the big durian is 196. Difference in one set of durians, which means the big durian, this is big, minus my small, equals to $127. Now, I have, this is my difference, right? When I say I collected $889 more from the big durians as compared to the small, it means this one. So, like that. So in the end, this is the extra $889. So this $889 is the difference. Can you see? This is the difference. And what difference is this? This is what we call the total difference. This is my big difference. This is my small difference. So what do I do to find the number of sets? I divide the big and the small. Okay, number of sets will be big diff divided by small diff equals to 889 divided by 127, and I get 7 sets. Okay, so total number of durians. So you know that there are 12, right? 12 and 12, right? So what we are going to do is we know that there are 12 small and 12 big. So you add up together total number of durians. So big is 12, small is 12, plus together times 7 sets. So I sold 7 sets of the durians, of big and small durians, okay? Equals to, this is 24 times 7, and then you are going to get 168 durians. This is my answer, 168. Equal difference concept. Equal difference concept also. Okay. A florist had the same number of roses, carnation, and lilies. After 76 lilies, some roses and carnations were sold. Okay, the lilies they told you 76 were sold. But the roses and the carnation, they did not tell you how many were sold. Okay, there were a total of 180 flowers left. There were twice as many roses as carnations left. The number of lilies left were 30 fewer than the number of roses left. How many flowers were sold? Okay. Yeah, it looks so complicated. So many comparison, right? There are so many comparison in the question. We do it slowly. We're going to draw out the model. We try to draw out slowly, okay? Now, we start off with identifying where are the flowers. We have roses, carnations, and the lilies. So we can draw out them. Roses, carnation, and lilies. Okay, then we can draw the starting point. Now, after 76 lilies and some roses and carnations were sold, there were 180 flowers left. This is my total number of flowers left. Okay, there were twice as many roses. This is clue. Twice as many roses as carnations left. Clue. Twice means 2 units of roses as compared to carnations left. We can start off with that, right? So we draw 2 units of my roses and 1 unit of my carnation. Okay, so we draw 2 unit of roses left, 1 unit of carnation left. Okay, this is my leftover model lah. Then the number of lilies left were 30 fewer than roses left. Okay, so which means I can have my lilies and roses comparison almost the same, but a bit shorter. Okay, let's say about here, right? And then the difference of the part there, if you can see, can you see there's a difference? Okay, the difference is actually 30 fewer. So this is 30. All right, so we have that already established. Now, how many flowers were sold? I want to know the flowers that were sold. All right, before all this was sold, there were 76 lilies sold. This one we haven't put in. Just take note, haven't put in. Haven't put inside the model first. Before all this happened, this is my leftover. I start off with my left. They actually have the same number of roses, carnation, and lily at first, right? So this is my another clue to start off with. Okay, so I'm going to erase a green dotted line because I want to add in some more lines, not to confuse you all. Okay, so I want to draw the models for the before, which means everything is the same. Okay, so I may want to add up as blue color. Okay, this is before for roses. Everything is the same, right? So I draw the same for everyone. The length will be up to the blue roses part there. Like that. Can you see? This is the same now, right? Now this portion also I draw until here. Okay? Can you see? Now they are the same, right? They are quite the same. The blue color part is the one that was sold. The blue color parts are the ones that were sold. Understand? Okay. So if you can see from here, there is, you can have equal parts. Okay, can you see there are a few equal parts there? This one, this one, this one, this one. These are all equal parts, right? The rest are not equal parts. But I can make some more equal parts, right? This one is another equal part. Yes. And then up till here is another equal part. Okay. And then my total is 180. Now they say that after 76 lilies were sold. So I can tell that this part here is 76 because the sold is the blue color. Sold are the blue color part. So this is 76. Now, if this whole thing here, now can I use my yellow just to show you for my lily? Okay. If the whole thing is 76 and I know that the small part is 30, can I find the other part that is unknown there? Can I find this part? Can, right? 76 take away 30. Okay. So 76 take away 30. Just to know that part is 46. Just put there 46. Okay. Now, what can we do? 5 units. Can you see that there are 5 equal parts there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's one more? 5. My 5 equal parts. Can you see? Okay. So my 5 equal parts is actually 100 and, sorry, this one is, we don't want to use this equal part. Instead, I will use the lily equal part. Okay. I will use this 5. So which means I add in the 30. Once I add in the 30, it becomes 5 equal parts. Okay. So I take 180 plus my 30. I must add in my 30. Add in. Equals to 210. This will be my 5 units. 5 equal parts is 210. 1 unit is 210 divided by 5 equals to 42. Okay, so the number of roses sold, I want to find this part here. All right, the number of roses sold will be, if you can tell, it is actually 76. Take away your 30. equals to 46. So this part here, if you can see, I change my color. Purple. Okay, if you can see, my roses is here, right? So let's look at this part of the model. Can you see that I already find that this is 46? So which means this part here is also 46. Can see? So my roses so is done. I know already 46 there. I found already that 46. I check back is also 46, right? So that is my roses sold. Okay, I want to know the total number of flowers sold, right? It means I want to know my roses, I want to know my carnation, I want to know my lilies. Roses done. Now, what about carnations sold? Okay, carnation is this much of the blue part, which means this and this part. Okay, and we know that this is also 46. They are the same. These two are the same. This and this is also the same. So that's 46. So I know that this 1 unit is 42, which means this is 1 unit, right? This is 42. So carnation will be 42 plus 46 equals to 88. Carnations done. Next will be lilies. Lilies is actually the sold part. You know it is 76, right? Here, given already. Don't need to find. Lilies are given. So my total number of flowers sold will be, the roses is 46, the carnation is 88, then the lilies is 76, equals to, my answer is 210. This is my answer. Okay, so not 38, it's 210. What kind of concept is this? This one is like a before and after comparison units model. I started off with left, which is my after. Then from my after, I add in to get my before. Okay, and then I compare them using units. All right. Okay, so for this question, Teresa and Ashley had some stickers. If Teresa gave Ashley 50 stickers, they will have an equal number of stickers. If Ashley gave Teresa 94 stickers, Teresa would have 4 times as many stickers as Ashley. How many stickers did Teresa have? Okay, so I want to bring to your attention about this. There is one if, there is two if. So in this question, there are 2 scenarios. This is a very complex question where we are going to apply case 1, case 2 concept. Okay, very, very complex question. Case 1, case 2 concept. Okay, means in this concept, there are 2 scenarios. There are 2 things going on, which haven't taken place yet, because they say if. If means have not happened yet. Maybe Teresa want to give Ashley 50 stickers. Maybe Ashley want to give Teresa 94 stickers. You understand the meaning of if? If means haven't happened yet. Okay? So, if Teresa gave Ashley 50 stickers, so give means minus. Teresa minus, Ashley will get plus 50. They would have equal number of stickers. If Ashley gave, then Teresa received 94. Teresa will have 4 times as many as Ashley. Right, I'm putting all the units there because I'm going to compare them using my table. Okay, Teresa and Ashley. So this is my first scenario, my first if. This is my first if. This is my second if. This is my first. Teresa, Ashley. Before, change, and after. Then I have my second if. The same table. So I can compare. Okay. Teresa, Ashley. Before, change, after. Right? Now, do I know how many stickers they have? I do not know. My before, I do not know. But if Teresa, we look at the first one. We look at this one until here. If Teresa gave Ashley 50 stickers, so Teresa gave Ashley 50 stickers, minus 50 plus 50. They will have an equal number of stickers. Okay. Then next one, if Ashley give Teresa 94 stickers, Ashley minus 94, Teresa plus 94. Teresa will have 4 times as many as Ashley. Now, we will add in my total column. Okay, I add in my total column. Can you see from this question, the change, the giving and the receiving is between Teresa and Ashley? Can you see that the question, the giving and receiving is just between the two girls? So because the change is between the two girls, we will apply total unchanged concept for each of the scenario. So case 1 is total unchanged concept. Case 2 is also total unchanged concept, which means the total for these two will be equal. Understand? Okay, now let's see where can we get the total then. Here, look at the after for this. Can I get the total from here? Yeah, 4 unit plus 1 unit equals to 5 unit. Total must be the same, right? So if the after is 5 unit, the before is also 5 unit. Right? Now, if this is 5 unit here, then here must also be 5 unit. Can you see? It will also be 5 unit, which means these two will have equal, which means it's about 2.5 units and 2.5 unit. Why is that so? Because when you add together, you get 5 units there. I take 5 divided by 2. You understand? Okay. So this and this will be the same, have to be the same. Now, how many stickers does Teresa have? I want to know how many stickers Teresa have. So if you look at this question, what we are going to do is we are going to take 94 plus 50 plus 50 plus 94. We are taking all this. Okay, we are taking in all this factor. The one that is giving and receiving, giving and receiving. Okay, there will be 288. Okay, now what I'm going to do is we are going to take 4 and 1 unit and then we are going to compare. Find the comparison between these two, the Teresa, which is actually 4 unit minus 1 unit is 3 unit. So 3 unit is actually 288. 3 unit is 288. 1 unit is 288 divided by 3. You press your calculator. Don't need to do your working, okay? Because you can use your calculator for problem sums. I want to find Teresa. Teresa is simply 4 units. Okay, 96 times 4 equals to 384. Okay, when they say how many stickers does Teresa have, go and look for the one that is given the unit. Okay, you don't have to find this actually. This is just to show you that they have equal number, which means if this is 5 unit means the after for Teresa is 2.5, here is 2.5. But don't have to find that. Just focus on what the question wants. The question gave you 4 unit for Teresa, then find the 4 unit lah. Okay, I just want to show to you that if this is 5 unit here, then the total here will also be 5 unit. They are the same. Understand? Okay, my answer here is 384. Then you need to know that Teresa gave away 94 at first, right? To who? To Ashley. So you take 384. Continue, no space. 384, you take away your 94. Okay, because Teresa received from Ashley, so you must take away that. So 384 minus 94, you get 290. That is my answer. Not 205, but 290. Okay.